He threw that patch on to make it look like he was in a club, but he was never in a club.
They want to be able to tack like 15 felonies upon jaywalking across the street. This outlaw motorcycle member was, and it doesn't matter what they stack on you.
Because they're their friend or they know somebody and they start hanging them around and making them an official hang around. Next thing you know, they're prospecting. Before you know it, they got a patch and I'm going, you've never been in a club.
His dad was a bandito. He borrowed $100 from the club. It might have been 1,000. I don't know. But his own son was 86.
I think it was from that point on, I was like, one day, I'm going to be one of those guys.
And he said, if you don't get on a stand, you're going to lose. You're going to jail. I said, I can't take the stand.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got a special guest joining me. I got Repo Rod. What's up, Repo?
Yo, what's happening?
How you doing, man?
All right, good.
So today we got an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna talk about this video of this woman. She went to the Hells Angels clubhouse in Maine, started harassing them there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I was like, what the hell is this? When I first seen it. When did you first see this video?
Oh, a few years back, if not more.
Yeah? What did you think when you seen it?
She was a total Karen. Like, she didn't get her dose of Xanax or Valium that day and had a little too much of the mommy vodka in her. Because she was a lunatic.
Yeah, wilding out, right?
Yeah. Definitely needs padded room and some therapy.
I think a lot of people out there need that nowadays.
I kind of feel bad for a guy that gets with her.
There's a lot of them out there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Everett, how you doing? Shout out to everybody that watches. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Go check out Repo's show. Put the bell on all so you get all the videos. We got a lot of content dropping, and the videos are nonstop. I got so many interviews. Like I got a backlog of probably 100 videos, and I need more. So, what do you think about all this President Trump stuff going on? The inauguration and all that. Hell yeah.
Fight. It's about time.
Things are changing already, right?
Oh, yeah. I think it was like a monumental piece of history that went down yesterday for him to come back and take the presidency back.
Definitely. A lot of people are upset.
Yeah.
They booed Obama when he came out.
He should have been booed. He was a bum.
Straight bum. They booed the Clintons too.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's funny? That's twice Hillary got to see Trump there.
She don't like that. She's like Roseanne or Rosie O'Donnell, right?
Rosie O'Donnell, yeah. She's Whoopi Goldberg and Rosie together.
Yeah, that View show, that needs to get canceled ASAP.
Yep. But it was funny though in his inauguration when the music wouldn't play when Carrie Underwood went to sing. Yeah, I sat there and I said, "Watch, she could just do this a cappella. She don't need no music."
And she did,
and
right?
Boom. That's exactly what she did. But it's funny how that happened.
It is wild. Hold on, I got something I want to show you guys. This is crazy. So during this dude's speech, hold on, let me find this video. During Trump's speech yesterday, there was a pretty crazy thing that happened that I noticed. So when he was explaining about freedom of speech and about not limiting people's rights and getting this country back together, everyone else was standing up, clapping. Not Biden, not Kamala.
No.
They sat down.
Yep.
Like, what was the reason? Listen, watch this.
After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America. Never.
Why? Like, why?
Does that also stop Zuckerberg from his little fact checkers from censoring us?
I think so.
It
I
should.
don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think they have discretion on whatever.
That's right. They're independent from India.
But why are they so against everything Trump is doing that is going to benefit us? Why are they so against helping people in our country? Why are they so against all that?
They're greed hungry mongers.
It's crazy. It's insane.
This was, in my time alive, this was the worst people elected I've ever seen. And the liberal, all these different facets that were protesting and burning people's businesses and stuff. And the AOC, that stupid idiot. Well, they went in the store because maybe they didn't have food, so they had to steal something so they could go out and get food. Are you that stupid? Really? So it's okay for them to bust into a store and trash it and steal tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff and just take it out there on the street because the businesses are insured for that. Is exactly what you said, because they're insured for that kind of thing. You idiot. And even more stupid are the people who elected her.
And they don't want wars. He doesn't want wars going on, but these people do. They're getting paid from it, so they want it to continue. Yeah. They're getting money funneled right into their pockets.
Yep.
And that thing that Biden did, pardoning his family, that's a major red flag that they're all guilty of something.
Yeah. Yeah. And pardon them into the advance from like when he pardoned Hunter all the way up to the day he stepped out of office.
The sun's not adding up. The math ain't mapping on that one.
No. They're pardoned on federal levels, not state levels.
Yeah.
So if they can come back and get them somewhere, somehow on a state level, I would have personally loved to see Kamala, Biden, the Clintons, and Harris walked off stage last night in cuffs.
That would have been great.
Yeah, it would have been the best day in history ever.
You know how hard it was for them to sit there and take that yesterday?
Oh, yeah. She looked like a headstone. She was so stone-faced throughout that. And like they put Obama over on the other side so he could keep yanking on them puppet strings while they were sitting there.
So there was a lip reader that read Obama's lips during this whole thing. And he leans over to Biden and says, how can we stop all this from happening?
Yeah.
What? They don't want none of this to happen.
No, it's too late. It's too late.
Lindsay, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. So today we're going to be talking about this Karen that went to a Hell's Angel clubhouse and started kind of harassing the members. Now, what would happen if a Karen went to the clubhouse in Philly back in the day when you were in it?
Man, we would just close the door on her crazy ass because it's not worth getting into something with her. She's obviously out there, and they would have used that video against victim and furthered her cause. She's just an idiot. Literally off her rocker, needs psychological and help and medication. But you know, she's probably lucky one of the prospects that came over didn't smack her in the mouth.
He had a whip with him too.
Well, maybe you know, I don't know. I listened to that part of the video where she said something about that. I kind of think like she wanted the guy to take her home and use it or something. She was a little into that freaky shit. You know, some women are into that crazy shit, but
let's take a look at this video they speak of. Where's this video they speak of? Let's check it out. She's on the side of the road. These dudes come walking up. Right?
Yeah.
So
it's a full patch member and a prospect, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
this is the Hells Angels compound. Located, they're moving into the suburbs of Maine. And they're expanding into the suburbs of Maine. Per the FBI there in Maine, they are an outlawed motorcycle gang that is involved with human trafficking, illegal drugs, and smuggling of guns.
Sons of Anarchy stuff, you know, typical Sons of
you know,
Anarchy.
I don't know. There's been places they've labeled them as such, and a lot of times, some of those cases have been beat on those labels. But I've never heard once where they have been involved in human trafficking and been convicted of human trafficking, as she says. She needs to stop reading the Democratic internet.
Yeah, she reads she hears something on TV and just.
And it's true. Right? If you read it on the internet or Facebook, it's true in her eyes.
Yeah. It says in 1997, the Hells Angels established a charter in Cannon, Maine.
Cannon, Maine.
Cannon, Maine.
Yep. It's actually a really nice. It's a really nice clubhouse. I've been there.
Do you know who that is? The Sarkans Motorcycle Club.
No, and then she made mention of another one in there, the Exiles MC or something like that.
And then the Red Devils Motorcycle Club is the
Yeah.
most prominent support club, it says. All right, let's see what happens here.
And they are moving into the suburbs of Maine.
What are you doing?
Can you please get away from my vehicle?
Can you get away from... Put the camera down and get out of here with it.
Can you get away from my vehicle?
Get the fucking camera out of here.
Get away from my vehicle.
Hey, where does Diamond go? Look, it's supposed to be right there, right?
He might be a new member, Bill. You know, he might not have been around that long.
Yeah, but why is there a spot for his diamond?
Not everyone wears diamond.
Yeah, but it looks like he had one on and got taken off. See it?
He might have a new cut on, maybe.
Or maybe he got in trouble and they ripped it off.
And usually,
right?
Yeah, but
that could happen, right?
I've not seen that happen in HA when I was around there.
No, so they wouldn't strip people of their diamond?
Nah.
What are you doing?
Can you please get away from my vehicle?
Can you get away from... Put the camera down and get out of here with it.
Can you get away from my vehicle?
Get the fucking camera out of here.
Get away from my vehicle.
Get the camera out of here.
Get away from my vehicle. Both of you.
What's your problem?
Get away from my vehicle right now.
Get the camera out of here.
Get away from my vehicle right now.
Put the camera down and get out
I
of
do
here.
not have to. I'm an American citizen, and what I'm doing is legal.
What is it you're doing?
Not your business. Move away from my vehicle right now. Right now. What'd you say? Are you threatening me? You threatening me?
No, absolutely not.
What are you gonna do, you little fucking punk? Don't you fucking threaten me. Why don't you go get another fucking piercing in your face? Get out. Get out and mind your business.
Get another piercing in your face.
Ugh.
Them ain't bothering nobody. What's up, TX Soldier? How are you?
Yes, mind your business. Mind your business. Get out of the road. Get out of the road.
Get out of the road. Get out of the road.
Look at this dude creeping in the bushes.
Well, you got issues, huh? I suggest you take a nap later. Get the fuck out of here.
You see, she's shaking. You seen that? She's shaking real bad.
She's one of those that you see at a protest, like against Republicans and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Get out of the
One,
watch how bad she's shaking.
road.
Video camera back.
Get out of the road.
Well, you got issues, huh?
She's shaking.
I suggest you take a nap later. Get the fuck out of here.
Everett, what's up, man?
Come on, wait.
She's getting out of the car.
What are you doing? Huh? What the fuck are you doing?
So the Hells Angel has moved into the suburbs of Maine, so they're expanding their territory. You can see the severity of their aggression and how many of them have come out here. And so this is their compound, and they're involved per the FBI, illegal human trafficking, illegal drugs, and with them comes recruitment of other members in the area, which is going to go include neutral gang members that wear khaki pants, white shirts, and gray hoodies. So the Hells Angels is actually at the top of the hierarchy of what they've been doing.
So anyone with a khaki,
yeah, white t-shirt and hoodie,
and then a gray hoodie.
But I'll tell you this right now, Bill. One thing she's absolutely wrong at. Hells Angels never recruit, ever.
They don't, right? They don't
No,
go
they
out
do
with
not.
flyers and
No.
say,
They do not recruit ever.
yeah. This is up my way, happened a while ago. Yep.
And the human trafficking and drug, each person is their own, person. And if they were involved in something, it wasn't the club that was involved in it. It was a separate individual that was involved in it.
She said anybody with khaki pants. What the fuck?
And if it isn't for us citizens out here to stop this, these crimes that are happening in Maine are not going to stop.
Stop this.
I'll put it politely. I'm seriously like, she must have got together with one, did a little something with him, or woke up in the morning and he wasn't there for breakfast after he chewed his arm off to get away from her.
Yeah.
And she's upset about it.
Probably. So I would imagine it would be something like
that.
Now they worry. Look at it. This here, right down the road, is the Clinton, Maine. This is the Clinton, Maine, Canaan, right around the Clinton, Maine, Canaan line. So if you keep going down this way, you're going to go into Canaan. So the Hells Angels, good. The Hells Angels are not in, the Hells Angels are not
Here comes
in the
another
cities. They're not in the cities anymore. They're moving to the suburbs. That's okay. Just stay. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
He's recording her back.
He's got a whip. Big fucking man with a whip.
Yeah, my girl likes it. She likes the chains too. You don't like it?
It doesn't matter.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You're bothering us. We ain't bothering you.
I'm not. I'm doing everything legal. It's not your business.
Yeah, no, I am too. How do you fucking like it?
Get out of my
How's it
face,
feel, lady. We got some crazy woman trying to interrupt our nice time.
Get out of my face. See how aggressive they are?
So that guy isn't even a member, right?
He didn't do anything that she wasn't doing, filming her.
Yeah. So this guy.
She doesn't like somebody walking up on her, yet she'll walk up on them.
Yeah, be sitting outside the clubhouse.
Definitely a Democrat.
Stirring up trouble.
Yeah.
So you think this guy right here is just a supporter?
That's possible, yeah. I didn't see anything on him, but.
He's got a gun. Is that a gun in your back pocket? Is that a gun in your back pocket? Is that a gun in your back pocket?
I'm not sure. Is there anybody out there from Maine? Do you have legal carry there? And, you know, I see it as a phone from what I can see. But maybe they have the right to carry there as well.
I know. Listen, if you're in a motorcycle club, you still have the right to carry a firearm, right?
Correct. Yep.
So,
as long as you're not a convicted felon restricting you from it.
Yeah, open carry there, Derek says.
There you go. There you go.
So what's the problem? Like,
got a gun? Looks like a gun in his back pocket.
Oh my God.
No, it looks like a handgun.
The wallet.
See, now what I'm doing is legal. I have the right to come out here as an American citizen and be on the road. I'm not on their property. I didn't approach them. I didn't say anything to them. You can see the severity of how aggressive they are.
Hey, your lens cover's on. Hey, yeah, take your lens cover off, dum-dum. Otherwise, you look like an idiot right now.
It's stalled. People that live out here that pay taxes.
They pay taxes too. Like, what's her argument?
And she looks like she's in the road.
Yeah, I just don't get her argument at all.
She's nuts. She's nuts.
She just read an FBI file and she assumes that they're like there to cause trouble, right?
That charter's out in the middle of nowhere. They don't bother nobody. It sits way off of the road. She's just a cuckoo bird.
100%.
You know, we come out here to raise our families in good environments, out in the country, you know, so that we can have peace and our children can play outside. But you can't when you have this type of gang and activity moving in. In addition to that, I have connected another group that's an outlawed biker gang that's called the Exiles to them.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she sounds like law enforcement.
Yeah, can you imagine that? Motorcycle clubs hang out with each other.
Self-proclaimed motorcycle law enforcement.
Yeah.
I have connected another gang.
And what I connected with that particular member in the Exiles is that they have a company that travels across New England and travels up into Canada. To keep that in mind. Now,
oh, geez, they go to Canada. They drive around. Isn't that what you're supposed to do when you're in a club?
That's right, Derek. There is a lot of good dudes in Canaan. Absolutely.
Digga says she sounds like a Fed wannabe. 100%.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been reading too much on the internet.
100%.
I'm going to make this very clear. I am not saying that any of these men or any of this gang is doing anything illegal.
Then what's the problem?
Yes, you did.
Yes, she did. She was screaming that they're doing human trafficking.
Yeah. They should have taken a case against her.
Oh my.
Then they could have had whatever kind of house she had. So they could have partied over there too.
I mean, technically, they could probably sue her for slander if that
I would
charter
think.
had never been in trouble with the law before, right?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I have no clue, and I'm not accusing any of these men of doing
Liar.
anything illegal at all. But
She just said he had a gun in his back.
Yeah. And they're involved in drugs and human trafficking, and she labeled them.
Oh. This is years old. Yeah, we know. Someone's a black suit and goes to her house. Is on camera. So sketchy. Someone in a black suit.
at all. But it's the fact that this is a Hells Angels compound, which is confirmed. Look, doesn't even have a license plate on the front of his vehicle.
Oh no. No, now she's pointing out all the small shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, he did a burnout. Let me write that down in my
Let me write his license plate number down. He's a bad individual for leaving somewhere.
His license plate number is 509.
Look at all that smoke. Here, we're not gonna put his license plate number.
And she's telling them guys to get out of the road. She's parked in the road.
I know.
She's creating a hazard.
She said he
and
don't
she's
have
delusional.
a license plate.
Yeah.
Oh, we
And
don't
she's
have
delusional.
a front license plate. Is there a front
They
license
should,
plate
like,
out there in Maine?
Nope, right there.
He don't have a front license
Yeah.
plate.
Yeah, she's a cuckoo. I'll tell you what, I know a few guys that I came across in the past. I would love to see them take her home for a night. Because they would deserve a woman like that.
Yeah. No thanks. Yes, she posted a dude on camera in a full blackout suit. I'm sure you know her page. She's barking up the wrong tree. Makes a big deal that law enforcement is friendly with bikers. Oh yeah, that's right. Like, she's angry that law enforcement has a good relationship with them. It's crazy.
They're not doing anything wrong. You leave them alone.
Yeah, like, what's the problem?
509 BELL. And so they are confirmed as an outlawed biker gang. And per the FBI reports that I'm reading, the Hells Angels outlawed biker gang is involved with human trafficking, drugs, smuggling, guns, or transporting guns. And they are expanding into our rural communities. This is not big city gang. This is rural community now. And
listen, the thing is, the fucking Hells Angels is a worldwide organization.
Yeah.
She's acting like it's like a Crip set that just moved in down the road. And it's like people from her community is the thing. They're not like people from way far away that have joined this.
I didn't see anyone out there with her in her fight to protest their right to enjoy their freedom.
Yeah, the chapter don't cause any problems here in Maine.
Yep,
if they wasn't here, it would be a lot worse here. I promise that. That's what people say. They say the neighborhoods are safer when there's a club in the neighborhood.
with them is going to come with recruitments. They're going to find recruitments in the area. And when they find recruitments, those are going to be called neutral gang members. And so there's a hierarchy in the gang. And I think I just did a really, really good job. Did you see how fast they were on me? They don't want to be videotaped.
She thinks she did a really, really good job.
Did you see how fast they were on me? I bet you she went home and took a really, really long shower. You see how fast they were on me? Delusional.
She makes an attempt to make a connection with loose lips. Zero evidence. And I will say that this dude in the full black suit is a ruthless and somewhat disturbing.
I
Because
say anybody that loosens her
individuals
lips
highly
is more of a
skilled.
man than me.
Individuals highly skilled. What does Repo think of the Angels being hit hard by the LEO all over the U.S.? The LEO, what's that? Oh, law enforcement? What do you think of that, Repo?
It's
Yeah, there's hierarchy at Burger King. Like, what?
yeah. Might even be at McDonald's now that Kamala's out of a job.
Oh, man, they can't get the boot fast enough, man.
No.
It's on her YouTube page. Oh, the guy with the suit? Yeah, I'm going to check it out.
She filmed some guy with a suit too, huh?
Yeah, at her house. Can't come into her house.
I'd hate to be the guy with like a reflective vest on going up to her door to sell her solar or some shit.
Yeah. Can you imagine if you had to work for her, working on her house or something?
Oh, my God.
She'd be out there videotaping you saying, I ain't paying you.
Listen, that's why men kill women. Because you wake up to that.
Don't talk like that. You can't talk like that.
Okay.
That's why they unalive.
Oof.
Yeah, you can't talk like that.
That's why they get divorced.
We'll get banned.
Okay.
They don't want to be recorded. They don't want their faces. Nothing. And that really upsets them. Isn't that something? And they're expanding into other areas.
She said, isn't that something? Isn't that something? They don't want their faces recorded.
Yep.
Well, do you want your face recorded when you don't want to be on video? Like,
as far as I see, they weren't the criminals there. She is.
Nah, they weren't doing nothing wrong. Definitely. She's out there causing problems.
No, she approached their property and interrogated and just totally took their right to be free away from with her actions. And there should have been a case on her.
Definitely. 100%. She seems like one of those people that like just cause problems for no reason.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So how's your day, man?
Maybe there's a psychiatrist watching this that can go find her and offer her some free help.
Go help her out.
Yeah, because she needs her head shrunk for sure.
100%, definitely does.
But they're all over like that, though. You know, not a lot. But
have you ever seen
come out of the
somebody
woodwork
harassing the club when you were part of it? Anyone ever come and harass the club?
Well, yeah,
like
Tommy's girlfriend would harass the club. She harassed everybody. And I'm saying his girlfriend because she wasn't his wife. We've already said that before. She claimed she was his wife, but she wasn't.
You said one time she was complaining that if I was the president, right?
Oh, yeah. She sat out front. We were all leaving, I think, to go up to Connecticut Nomads one night for a party. And they was having church inside, and her and all the other hens were out front. I don't know. You know, we've been sitting out here for hours. If I was president, and everybody inside heard it on the cameras. You know, that didn't go over too well if she was president. Well, go start your own club, bitch. She didn't know when to shut up.
Yeah, you made her wait extra longer, right?
Yep. It's funny because she, you know, when Tommy got killed, she's in there running her mouth to everybody, and then she's running her mouth to law enforcement of who she thought was the ones that killed Tom.
Oh, man.
Well, and then she made some shitty comment like she still talks to people in the club. Well, guys, if she's still talking to you, she talks to the police too. You might want to 86 that ex-girlfriend of his because she was not his wife. She lied to you.
That's probably why they never found the killers, because of her muddying up the waters.
God.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. You know, Tommy loved her kids, but man, he hated her. Oh, he was getting set up with another lady, real nice lady,
Yeah, he was
and
supposed to get.
you know,
He was getting married, right? And moving
yeah,
away with
yeah,
her.
yep. He used to. I can't wait to dump that bitch. I'll miss the kids, but I can't wait to get the hell away from that crazy ass bitch. Unfortunately, he didn't have the time. You know, he lost his life and whatever it was that went down that night.
Yeah, it's a terrible situation, man.
Yep, absolutely.
So what's going on with you? You've been working on the YouTube channel?
A little bit, man. I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm getting ready to head down to Florida and Mississippi and Louisiana and maybe over to Texas. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
We taking a spin around the whole country?
Part of it.
That's what you do quite a bit, huh? You're
quite a bit. Yep.
Yeah, you're always moving around. Yo, I want to say happy birthday to Louis Lombardi. You guys don't know who that is. He played the cop in The Sopranos. Bald guy. You know?
Oh. Happy birthday,
dude.
Louis.
It's his birthday today. Shout out to him. He's a great guy. He has a pizza.
That's the guy Big Pussy was ratting to.
I don't know. Was he ratting to him? No, I don't know.
I just saw some clip on that today. Geez, Tone, I didn't give him nothing. It was only like a year and a half, you know?
I didn't mean it, Tone. Can I sit down?
And then they shot the fat bastard down in the boat instead of up on the deck.
Now
we gotta drag him up out of here.
He said, "Can I sit down, Tone? I'm getting dizzy."
Yeah. Please just don't shoot me in the face so my wife can have an open casket.
Here's a picture of Louis. Happy birthday to Louis. Yeah. Happy birthday to Louis. Yeah,
he wore a badge in The Sopranos, so I think he's a member of that organized law enforcement gang.
Yeah, he played a lot of different things, man. Yeah. He's a great actor. He's in a new movie called The Director's Cut. That's what it's called.
He's coming on your show, right?
Hopefully. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Hoping. The guy that did this movie came on my show, Christian. Director's Cut. Go check out this movie. It's a great movie. I don't want to spoil it all for you guys. But tonight, 10 o'clock, don't miss it. Part 2 is dropping. Ex Bandito, Brandon Loco, Hunts. And then tomorrow, I got this one. Biker Wars, Pipe Bomb Gang Feud. That one's crazy. Crazy story. There's a lot of crazy stories across the pond. Over in London and Australia, some wild ones. They have pretty fierce biker wars going on right now.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Up in Canada, too, it's pretty wild. Canada is crazy.
What it used to be.
Yeah, things are changing, man.
Yeah.
But over there in like Australia, it's kind of like the 90s over there, right?
The problem is a lot of some clubs. I'm not going to mention any individual club, but some clubs are grabbing up these members in short time periods, prospecting really short time periods. And stupid number. Let's just say it's 100 guys they take in. Something goes down, the rubber meets the road. They got to do whatever they got to do. you might have 30 solid guys out of there that would take a case and go rot for 10 or 15 years, where 75 of them will be up on a stand against everybody else because you don't know who you have.
Something goes down and like multiple members are cooperating, right?
Yeah. Well, when the cockapoo hits the fan is when you really truly find out who's solid and who's not. Because people talk a lot of
Digger
talk.
says it's snowing in the panhandle of Florida.
Awesome.
It's snowing in Louisiana, all over the country right now, down in Texas.
What's the dude that said it's snowing in Digger?
Yeah.
Digger, get over to Otter Creek, man. Check out Otter Creek. Right there along that loop, Route 98. Right there, just below that handle.
Prospect. What video are you talking about? Video over Prospect. I used to see Jax from Sons of Anarchy riding around Los Angeles. Did he have his cut on?
He took all that stuff with him. He felt that he deserved it when he left the show.
What about the HA Prospect, that woman video? That's the one we just went over. That's I'm pretty sure that dude was a prospect, right? In the beginning of the video.
The one that looked like he was a prospect.
Compound.
Yeah, him. He looked like a prospect right there.
I can't see what he's got on when he turns around, but
yeah, he's got a patch, and he doesn't have a full patch, but he has the.
I've been up Canaan a couple times, man. It's a cool place. Really, there are actually a bunch of great guys that are up there. I'll give them that. 99% of them.
And then they got to deal with people like her going to harass.
Yeah.
I read the FBI file, and they say you're bad people.
Yeah.
But what do you think the FBI is going to say about a motorcycle club?
Of course. The more scare tactics and fear that they put the general public in, the more justification they have on wasting tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars on video and surveillance and tactical weapons and vehicles and drones and everything else, man. It's just it's a money laundering game for them. Law enforcement launders money in my eyes. They get it for purposes that it's not truly needed for.
Yeah. Hey, we got Popcorn in the house. Shout out
to Popcorn. What's up, my man?
Go check out Interviews.
That's right.
Derek says it was 15 here. Negative 15 in Maine this morning with the wind blowing 30 miles an hour. It was 6 degrees here in Connecticut this morning.
Yeah. I had
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insanely cold.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. Girls are the only people willing to fight bikers these days. Oh man. Oh, we got Expansive Human. We got Breeze in the house. Shout out to Breeze.
Oh!
I got a new interview dropping with Breeze. Probably going to drop around this Friday, so check that out.
All right.
Make sure you go subscribe to
what's Breezy Boy's channel, man? I forget it.
It's called Expansive Human.
There we are. Yep. I subscribe to it, Breeze.
You get your studio buttoned up? Yes, sir. It's nice and warm in this motherfucker, man. We got almost a foot of snow. We only got 2 inches here in Connecticut. How much snow you get?
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah. I only got 2 inches. How much snow you get, Repo?
About 14.
Hey, man, some people are just built different. I don't know. Shout out to homies always putting out that good content. Shout out to you. You beat me. You beat me to it, Rod. Seriously, hoping you will reach out to me, brother. Got some good shit for you.
All right.
Hey, if you want to get in contact, just hit. There's links in the description of this video to all the social medias and all that stuff. If you got a story you want to be on the show, hit me up. We got a lot of great ones on the way. Some great content on the way. I interviewed a drug trafficker, former drug trafficker, Brian O'Day. You ever heard of him?
And now, is that the guy that crashed the airplane with all the weed on it? Or whatever it was?
Yeah.
That is a shame. That's an atrocity.
And they tried to say it was cocaine, but it was weed.
Yeah. Yep. That it was a horrible day for the American people. Smokers, anyway.
It was in Colombia that happened.
I think I would have crashed it there too.
Yeah. In my 20s, I would have
caught there.
In my 20s, I would have crashed it there. You know.
Hopefully, you didn't jump out with the backpack full of camping gear and you'd use the one with the chute in it.
This is Brian O'Day piloting one of his ships full of precious cargo. You definitely want to hear his story. It's pretty wild. He tried to breeze over the story about crashing the plane. I'm like, hell no, man. Rewind that back. I need to hear that one. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think we got good things in store for the future. Trump is handling business pretty early.
Yeah.
All these people lost their top clearance, their secret clearance or whatever it is.
Well, what's the blacked out ones there, Bill? They can't show their faces?
Yeah, I don't know.
Deep cover operatives.
Yeah, they're people who have security clearance because of the Hunter laptop that all these people lied about. They lost all their security clearances.
Good.
And did you hear that Trump made a thing that all people that work for the government have to come into work 5 days a week. They can't just be out, because a lot of them are just working from home, doing whatever. No, that's over. He's shutting shit down. I think,
and the freeze on hiring.
The government needs an overhauling, I think.
Yeah. I think he should write one of those executive orders to every county and every state must have a veterans housing and take care of our vets.
No, I don't. I do not.
Because our government severely neglects taking care of our veterans.
Shout out to the Gulf of America. It's about to be Gulf of America, and that's a really smart move, because Biden put the brakes on drilling in the Gulf of Mexico. But if we change the name to the Gulf of America, guess what?
Yep.
We can do whatever we want in the Gulf of America.
Right. Hey, was that not just such a backhand to him?
Oh man, it was great how he was naming off all this stuff right in front of him. That we had
when he gave him a little slap on the hiney, every time he did it, he turned his back to him. If you go and you watch that inauguration again, when Harris and Biden were sitting there, every time he had something negative to say about them, he turned and his back went to him. Like they don't deserve to see his face. And they don't.
Yeah,
I think he really kept it together, because he could have really got more active with it, but
he could have turned around and looked right at him when he was saying it.
Yeah. He should have looked at Obama, because Obama's the one that's been holding the puppet strings on both of those people.
No more. Yeah, Barron. Yeah. Did you see what happened with Biden? With Barron, Trump, and Hunter Biden.
Yeah. Did you see Barron when he whispered to Joe and Joe had this smirk and Barron leaned over and said something to him and Joe's face just went to Jeff Dunham's dummy? Yeah.
All of the migrants, they had this app that they would use for appointments.
Yeah.
They were getting all this money. The government canceled it. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Done. They're all freaking out, crying. Listen, just go back home. What's
You walked your way over, walked your way back.
People, and
why
they're saying,
wait for deportation?
Like Florida is saying, leave now. If you leave now, you're good. You'll be all right.
Yeah. I wouldn't even be opposed to the government loading them on buses and taking them back to the Mexico line.
I think he is going to do that.
Yeah, like, here's the bus. We're going to put this many at each station. Just come hop on. Right on back to the Mexican border. If you don't want to wait, jump on.
Well, they're going to fix all these.
Anyhow.
They're going to fix all these criminals that are in the States right now.
Yeah. Well, another thing this is going to do, Bill, and the illegal immigration really ticks me off because there's a lot of young kids today that have that entitlement, but there's also a lot of young kids today who want to work that can't get jobs like we did when we were kids, maybe at a gas station or even a dishwasher in a restaurant or something. Because these illegal aliens, the people that own these places, these fat cats, are lining their pockets by employing illegal aliens in their kitchens and pizzerias and every other thing and paying them a few dollars an hour less while they're making more money and not giving that job to an American. The business owners need to be accountable for that too.
100%. You know how many people hired a bunch of these people? They were taking them in just to get the money from the government. All of them. The hotel people, they all need to be held accountable.
I went in a little, like a coffee breakfast stop this morning, and the guy's sitting in there, and he does tree removal and landscape, and he goes, well, you know what? I'm going to have to charge people now. And I'm sitting there listening, and the other guy, what do you mean? He goes, and none of my guys were legal. I'm like, oh, you're going to be forced to hire Americans to do the work that you didn't report. You paid them cash.
He wasn't paying taxes. Wasn't paying their taxes.
Oh, Bill, there's like a really cool biker stop near where I live, and they got like 5 trailers behind this place. They've got a dual kitchen, indoor, outdoor, all this. Man, it ain't nothing but illegals they hire there. Bye-bye.
Hey, man. They need to come in the right way. That's it. Come in the right way, like other people do.
My grandma and grandpa came over.
My great grandmother came here from Italy.
Yep.
So she came over the right way. She didn't sneak into the country.
Yep.
That's all they need to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So how's things going with your YouTube channel?
Mine pretty good. Pretty good. I've got a lot recorded. I'm gonna get up. I got so many things going on, and I'm trying to get out of the cold and get back to someplace where it's half warm because Florida has not been having a heat wave here lately.
Yeah, but you got that what's it called? Get off your lazy ass segment or something like that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Get back in the gym. Get off the couch. Quit being a potato. Put the cupcake down, the soft drink, and go get healthy before you burden yourself or your family or someone else's life.
So how would you guys feel about Canada being part of America? Can you imagine that?
Oh yeah, and Greenland.
They should. Yeah. They should just combine them, join forces, right? I don't think London and I don't think England would approve.
Yeah.
We just take it over, right?
Hey, Don also said last night about the hundreds of billions of dollars that we've given Ukraine and how NATO has only matched that to 5%. And it's time for NATO to ante up. And it's supposed to be an equal amount of money across the board. And we just been, and I said to somebody last night, you know, what is it, 2 years ago, it came out. Zelensky had 2 yachts built. I think the combined total of both of them were just over $45 million. His country's struggling. They're broke. They're at war. Where did you get that $45 million from? Where did it come from? Was it the money that we gave you?
Yeah, I bet you any money, man. They've been dipping in all of it. That goes for people in the U.S. to Zelensky and all of them. They all been siphoning money from it.
How much money did Hunter Biden take over there to Ukraine to his private office and stash it there for when Daddy gets out of office? He goes back, grabs it, and they go on their little trip.
Yeah, too much, man.
Most corrupt, like, I've never wanted to see anybody in jail, but man, I want to see that Democratic Party that just left office in jail, every single one of them.
I think it's going to catch up with all of them. I don't know. I don't think these pardons can hold up. I don't think he can, because they're looking into that. They're saying he's not sound mind to make decisions.
Yep.
So how is he able to do?
There's a couple of avenues that they're actually looking into to see if they can substantiate these pardons being overturned and taken away that Biden did.
They need to.
Oh, wouldn't they be scared if that happened?
They would. Yeah, they'd be sitting in prison next to Diddy.
Yeah. And Epstein probably.
No, man.
Especially if Hillary was there. Can we get the Epstein suite?
Yeah. Well, what's his name? He's gonna release JFK files and all that shit too. Yeah. I'm waiting on him. Someone, a reporter asked Trump last night when he was signing those executive orders, what about the drones? And he asked, do we have everything on that yet? Because I'm going to get it out there to the American people what it is. I believe him. Yeah. Well, time will tell, man. We'll see what happens soon, right? Yeah. Well, I appreciate you joining me, man. All righty. All right. If you guys like this content, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you could get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this show, too fucking bad. Start your own podcast. Go subscribe to Repo Show. I appreciate you. Take care, Bill. See you later. Have a good one, man. Peace out, everybody.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These reveal the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.